guys, I have a couple of products that I wanted to share with you that I've purchased throughout the month of May, and there are quite a few of them, and I have a pretty short time limit, so forgive me if I go too fast, and forgive me if I forget to mention some of the prices and things, but I'll make sure I put everything in the sidebar for you guys so you can find it. So let's get started. First things that I want to talk about that I've purchased from coastalscents.com. They have come out with a line of what they call hot pots, which are eyeshadow pans that you can put in your own customized palette. So I bought 5 of them. The first one is S13. They don't have regular names, they just have numbers assigned to them. S13 is a shimmery purple color. It's a deep purple like that. And it is comparable to the shade Trax by MAC. These sell for $4.95 each, and the MAC shadows sell for $11 each. So it's a really great value for something that is very comparable in color and in quality to MAC products. The next one is S12. It is a very awesome shade of blue. It's shimmer as well. That's what the S stands for in the beginning. And it is comparable to MAC's color Freshwater. The third one that I purchased is S01. It's a lime green shimmer. Yeah, there you go. And it is comparable to the color Juxt by MAC. The final 2 I purchased are matte colors, and I'm going to use them more specifically for the contour highlight area, mostly the highlight area. So this one is M09. Looks like this. It's a light, almost skin color to me, and it is comparable to MAC's Vanilla. MAC's Vanilla is probably the most, highest selling color that they have for highlight. And then the final one that I purchased is M04, and that one is also a skin tone that I'm going to be using as a highlight color, and it is comparable to MAC Bamboo. And if you look at them together, you can kind of tell one is lighter, one is darker, depending on the shade of shadow you're wearing is the shade of highlight that you want to wear along with it. So those are the 5 hot pots that I bought, and again they're $4.95 each as compared to $11 each through the MAC and MAC Pro store. If you buy 12 of the hot pots, you will get a free palette, and their palettes look like this. They're matte black, very, very sturdy palettes. These things they're surprisingly how sturdy they were for as little money. And as you can see, I've already got some colors in here. These were shadows I pressed myself using the pressing kit that Coastal Scents sells as well. These were all loose powder shadows, and I pressed them into a palette. The empty palette for the 12 pan is $7.95. You can also buy a 15 pan for $7.95 or a 4 pan palette for $4.95, depending on how many that you want to buy. But if you buy 12 hot pots, you do get this 12 pan palette for free. It's a great deal. Okay, moving along. The next thing that I purchased is a lip gloss, and these are called Coastal Scents Smacks. This is the color that I bought. The color is called Flippin' Hot, and I had read a review that this one was the most pigmented, and it's 100% right. This is Barbie doll pink, to the extent that I will swatch it for you now. I will put swatches of everything probably on my blog either later tonight or later in the week, so you guys can check them out. But this is Flippin' Hot, which is Barbie doll pink, and I absolutely love it. So those of you that know me know that I love Barbie. And then the final Coastal Scents product that I purchased is called a Glossy Glaze. The Glossy Glaze I purchased is the color Innocent, and it looks like this. And it comes in this little pot. And the Glossy Glaze, this one is really kind of comparable to like a Blistex lip tone. It's nice and moisturizing for your lips, just a little bit of tone, so it's very comparable to that type of a product. The Coastal Scents Smacks sell for $4.95 each, and the Glossy Glazes sell for $5 each, and they have quite a few colors of each. And then anytime you purchase something from Coastal Scents, you also get a free sample, and sometimes I get eyeshadows. This time I got Flawless Glow Dust, and it just comes in a little baggie. It's a foundation dust, so I'm going to try that out too. I've already used all these products with the exception of a couple of the eyeshadows, but so far I absolutely love them. I think they're great, great quality, so you guys should definitely check them out. Moving along, the next thing that I got was from eyeslipsface.com. You guys know that's my probably first and foremost favorite website other than coastalscents.com. The first thing that I purchased was the Contouring Blush and Bronzer Powder. Comes in a palette like this. It's a really nice size, very sturdy, again, palette, very high quality palette. These are the colors that I purchased because I had heard that these were comparable to NARS, the blushing duo Orgasm, and Laguna. This would be comparable to the Orgasm color. This would be comparable to the Laguna color. This is amazing. It is honestly very, very close to those colors, and this was $3. If you purchase the NARS blush in the duo, it's $37. This is great quality. I do say, though, I will not use a regular blush brush with this. Actually, I haven't used a regular blush brush since I found a fiber optic brush. But for something that's high pigmented such as these, you really want to use a blush brush like this, which is called a fiber optic brush. Those white bristles are very, very thin and spaced out and extremely soft, so it allows you to put on very high pigments in a very natural way. You can even probably wear the brightest pink with this brush and it still look natural. This brush is sold at Coastal Scents for $7.95. It compares to the MAC 187, which sells for $42. I will never buy that brush because this brush really is just as good. I have the pink handled one for my blushes, and I have a black handled one for my face powder, and I love them. Alright, next I got the Eyes Lips Face Lip Liner and Blending Brush combination. It looks like this. This too sells for $3. Everything in the Studio line sells for $3. On one end, you have a brush for your lips, and on the other, you have a liner. I bought the neutral color. I think right now they only have the neutral color, but it works fine for me. I love it. I think it's a great product for $3. And I also bought the Eyebrow Treat and Tame. It looks like this. This side has like the old school mascara wands, like that. And it just has I bought the shade Light, and it's just to fill in some color on your brows. And then the other side is a clear vitamin E, I think it's vitamin E gel, and just a little brush like that. And so you brush it on to help aid the growth of your brows. And then the final thing that I got from Eyes Lips Face was their small smudge brush. Again, $3. Everything in this line is $3. It is extremely tiny, very pointed, very precise brush. This helps with tiny areas such as under the lash line. Perfect brush, $3. I absolutely love it. Some other things that I purchased were from Too Faced. I saw this on the website and I just had to have it. I thought it was so cute. This is from the Smurfette collection. This is the So Smurfy Illuminating Face Powder. And it actually is Smurfette. All the colors will blend together and to make, the illuminating effect. And this was $26. It was kind of a splurge for me. It was $26, but it's really cute, and it is the Smurfette collection Illuminating Face Powder. I will put this on, again, with the black handled, fiber optic. It'll put a nice subtle glow to your face, not so heavy, concentrated of powder that you look crazy. So the fiber optic brushes are amazing. And then I also bought another splurge. I hate to admit this, but I love this product. This is the MAC Prep+Prime Line Filler this here. Again, like I said, this was a splurge for me. This was $19.50, but it is the best line filler I've ever used in my life. A tiny, tiny little bit of this stuff works, and it actually can help correct certain things like wrinkles on your face, because it is collagen based. What I do is, you put it on after you've put on all your makeup. It's the last step you do. All your makeup's done. Take a tiny little bit of this, and you literally just tap it to the areas of your skin where, like, you can see my laugh lines here. This fills it. I'm not wearing it today, but this will fill in those laugh lines. Also, a couple little wrinkles on my forehead, fills them in. I have a scar on my forehead, tiny little divot from a chicken pox or something when I was a kid, and this actually does help to fill that in. This is a great product. If you're in the market for a splurge, you have subtle wrinkles, kind of like, me, smile lines, and maybe a little bit around your eyes, or even just some uneven texturing on your face. Right around this area, I tend to break out a lot because I sleep with my hand on my face, which is the worst thing for me because that's what causes my breakouts. And it seemed like when I put this just over the areas of the cystic acne, it actually did sort of smoothed, the skin around it plumped up, and it made the acne less noticeable, especially because I break out with cystic acne because of sleeping, you know, with my hand on my face. So this is actually kind of multi-purpose, and I really love it. It's $19.50. It is a splurge, but it's such a great product. You guys should check this out. I hope you guys found this really informative, and I hope, you know, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope that you will also be inspired to try out some of these products, especially for the fact that some of them are definitely bargains, some of them are definitely splurges, but check them out. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.